Okay, I hope you guys can see me now. Can you see me and hear me? Just do the thumbs up. I'm taking live again. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know who was Rachit. Somebody joined and said I am Rachit, and but I missed that guy. I can only take three guys. So yeah. Anyways, I'll start with you, man, on the top right. What's your name?
Yeah, Grab it.
I'm Sylvester.
Okay, I don't know who's
I
at the top right.
I'll just finish with him first quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's your name?
Okay. Sylvester.
Yeah, Sylvester.
So, Rohit, I've been following your page for a long time now. So, trying to understand how you're taking this project ahead. So, we are currently into biodegradable. Okay. So, I have my own firm, which is more into biodegradable plastics and biodegradable bags, tableware. We are looking at many more projects. So, recently I heard of your organization, your committee, and then I wanted to understand more. Yes, hemp has a lot of benefits, but how do we proceed? We have our investors in place, we have a lot of people, but we need SMEs for it. So I had messaged you quite a time, last time on your Instagram. I tried talking to Hempwati, but I need more information. So this is why I thought of joining you on this
What is
call
the
for this.
question? If you can be to the point,
The
you want
point
to
is,
work on
how
bioplastic, but what is the question?
can we use hemp as a plastic solution or an alternative for plastic? If we
Yes, I
have
did answer
recycled
that
bottles.
day before yesterday. You need short fibers for bioplastics. See, to understand bioplastics can be introduced. There is a polymer. Polymer is the base. Polymer is one you have to find companies who already are working with bioplastic, or you have somebody who is experienced to make bioplastics. So the polymer is the biodegradable. How degradable is that polymer you are binding that fiber with? Now you see there are already existing bioplastics, how they are made. You can see corn, like biodegradable spoons are coming, like they are made by corn. So that biodegradable means how soon that will degrade. So that polymer is mixed with any fiber or any natural element, that's a biodegradable. So you just need a short fiber, contact a biodegradable manufacturers who are making biodegradable polymers, get the pallets, get your molds, whatever you want to make, and make them. So it's a very short question, but you see my other sessions, you will find that answer. And I'll
Okay.
take Garvit because I have already taken this one because today I'm talking on legalization. So I will stick
Okay.
to that, dude. Okay. So, but
So
you can comment
one
on
last
that and
question
I'll
to
just
you.
send. Uh, uh,
Would
yeah,
you
please
be
go ahead.
available to have a one-on-one chat or probably a phone call so I can discuss more, because I have a lot of other things to ask. Probably look at you as a consultant for a new project. Would you be?
Yeah, see, you can shoot me a mail on at rohit at ihindia.org. I'll see to that. Okay. So I think it's a very long chapter, so I
Okay.
can't answer everything, but I gave you a gist how you can do it. Okay.
Sure, sure. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye. Bye. Hi, Garvit. Hi.
Hi. Hi. So I
You
wanted to
can you
understand.
disconnect? Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to understand about my last previous question which I asked regarding growing and
Hmm.
in cities which is not in which it's not legalized, somewhere like Ranchi, Jharkhand.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are the provisions if you want to grow hemp-based, CBD-based plants, which are like lower on THC? I mean, yeah.
No. No. See, one is you want to do research or you want to do commercially.
I want to go towards the growing aspect and go towards the commercial aspect first, and then even in the future, delve in the research aspect, not in the start.
Okay.
Research is an
Okay.
expensive option to go with if you, I mean, the kind of income that it provides with. So I would prefer going with the growing more. So that was the whole thing. But with the whole legal aspect, it has been a hindrance to start somewhere. So I was thinking of starting a small business in CBD oils or something like that. But then I wanted to rather start with growing. So I just wanted to get a clarity so I can have a head start with something here.
Hmm. So CBD, when you talk about, you can do it with hemp also. So new states which I have seen with the even Uttarakhand is also changing their laws and will be allowing leaves and all, and even flowers for extraction of CBD. So there was 0.3 anything less THC, and CBD can be any number. So that can be done in that way. But if you want to do research in your own state, I have already answered that you need a research institute to collaborate
Yeah.
with, and then with your company do an MOU, go to your state government. In section 10, you can apply for a medical and research license. That medical and research license will, you don't need a policy to be drafted. You just need to go to the excise department, a senior excise person, and apply for that medical research license. Medical research license you will get for 1 acre. Okay, that you can do your trials and errors if you want to do the medical part. So medical research license also allows you to grow higher THC cannabis. So I am already doing like with Terry, NBPGR, and CAP, and a lot of government bodies I am associated with. So I'm doing a government project. So we are doing the demarcations of Indian land strains, land races, and their genome mapping. So that we
Yeah.
are doing with government, but we are doing high THCs and every kind of, so medical research does not restrict you for particularly lower THC. So that lower THC threshold is only for the hemp license, which is section 8. Okay, so when you want to
Okay.
do a research, you take a land, you should have a land parcel 1 acre, go to the government with a MOU of a government body or some research institute or a college or something like that who is associated
Yeah.
with the government, and then apply for that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But like, can you use the cannabis for making products out of it? No.
Subjected, yes and no, because you can do product developments with that, because it is called medicinal and research license. It is not just a
Okay.
research license. It is medicinal and research license. So once you have completed your research with medicinal, you can get into the commercial aspects of it.
And how much time does it take to like get such licenses? Just asking.
That you need depends how strong is your paperwork. For us, it was very easy. It was not tough. I got it just within 1 month because I was already established, and it was already a lot of government bodies were involved. So it was very easy. But like I think with if you can build a good project, and while you are doing a research, and with the college or whatever institute, you can definitely.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Rohit,
Yeah.
for the information.
Okay. Hi, man. Like, can you just tell me your
Hi.
name? Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
Chaitanya. My name is Chaitanya. So, sir, मैं ऑनलाइन चेक किया था कि कैनबिस इंडस्ट्री में क्या क्या जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज हो सकती हैं कि with what you can do like extraction, you can be a consultant or you can be a master grower.
Okay, okay.
So सर मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था कि मैं इसके लिए जैसे अभी इंडिया में तो कुछ कोई कोर्सेज एज सच अवेलेबल है नहीं एक कुछ हैं इंस्टीट्यूट्स जो ऑनलाइन दे रहे हैं तो हाउ शुड आई गो अबाउट इट मतलब कैसे कैसे स्टार्ट करूं टू बी अ मास्टर ग्रोअर
You want to be primarily a grower, like you want to learn how to
या
grow, and we are already launching a free course after the lockdown because we do
ओके
all kinds of stuff. We are into tissue culture, we are into clonings, we are into breedings. We are doing so. I have already planned to launch some free series on YouTube as soon as the lockdown is open. So we'll be doing that.
ओके
You need that, and you can join that. And if you, I will see how, because a lot of people come, and we have some restrictions from excise departments to get a lot of people how they, their checks and all reference checks. So
या
if you would like, we can take you on board. Some people at least, make a group and get them on a real grounds and show them how things happen, the cultivation part. So just stay tuned
या
for. Not more than that. Just after the lockdown, we'll start it. Okay.
ओके ओके
Yeah.
सो सर मैं अभी अपने लेवल पे क्या करूं शुड आई
आपके
जस्ट
लेवल पे
रीड अबाउट इट
आप start reading about it. Go on good channels and start reading about it. Okay. Yeah.
ओके
Yeah.
सर ओके थैंक यू सो मच सर
Hi. So I'll take. one more guy. Yeah, can you tell me your name?
Yeah,
I
hi, this is Abhinav.
yeah, hi Abhinav.
Yeah, actually, I just started following this session midway, so I don't know what happened in the beginning. But my question was related to this volunteer program that you plan to start. So how does it work? Like, suppose if, I have I start in a particular state, like lobbying in a particular state or with the central government, and even like I have a legal person as well who's very strong in this field, and he's doing a lot of work in a particular state. So, but how does it work? What is like IHA's role? What will be my role as a volunteer? And what is there like a revenue model? So, because like you said, that you want people to go in a group to the government, like you want multiple projects. So,
Yeah,
how does all that work? Say, what is like,
Abhinav, right?
yeah,
Yeah, Abhinav, I'll tell you. See what how we did it earlier, which I think if you go to all my other series, you'll come to know.
right,
So that will give you an in-depth idea. I'll just give you a short answer for this right now.
right,
That I when we approached the government earlier, so what we did it we pulled in some entrepreneurs who were
right,
having some projects on the we were having on the table for the government.
right,
Before that, we already what IHA did was already we did a seed selections and working on that THC testing provisions, how to give answers to the government on that because these technical questions comes on the table.
right,
One part is the entrepreneur that you entrepreneur wants to do it. Now,
right,
government question comes that how we should do it. There, the association starts, a role play starts. Like how we will help the government that they can start the policy for these industries. So, for example, when industry is called, like we were at FSSAI or Madhya Pradesh,
right,
we work with the government to explain them on technical know-how, on the policy know-how that if these guys want to do it, this is the way how you can do it. These are the standards you will require for your lab. You need to deploy a lab, who can test the THC and all those protocols we tell them, and what are
right,
the policies and how the seed would be available, or they are going for medical licensing, how the medical licenses will happen.
right. So,
So
but
this is, we work as an academy. So we as an academy part, the government seek technical know-how questions. We come in, but if you wants to come as an industry, if you go single-handedly, whether with the best lawyer to the government, they won't entertain you till the time there is a mass requirement in the state. The policies are not made for a single individual or one person. They need to see how many people are interested. Like they want to see a quantum. Like we took a project proposal with international and national to Uttarakhand state of 1,200 crores, of projects on the
right,
table. When this kind of a large projects are on the table, that state government starts taking interest in your and 1,200 crores, you can't do it yourself. You can't. It can be a Tata, Birla, or Reliance. You have to be to enter. That's how these guys get their policy made individually because they individually bandwidth is so high. So if Maruti wants to set up a plant in Gujarat, not in Haryana, so it happened because quickly the rules and policies are drafted. Like in Telangana, I was working and they played Andhra Pradesh, and they quickly made a policy, and the Hyundai factory was set up within 3 months because there was a huge amount was involved, like 5,000 crores was involved. So if either you have that touch of value or you have more people to equate that value to it. And then comes the technical part, which where we come in, like how they should be. Now, government has seen the quantum. They are interested now. They want to do it, but how they want to do it? So what we are doing right now here is collaborating the projects, people, interest, and then technical stuff together. Then we go together to the government. All the answers are on the table and becomes easier for the government to pass a policy or to make a draft a policy
right.
around it.
No, so for example, like, if there is like a consortium of investors, but they
Yeah.
have no knowledge on hemp and they don't know, they just want to invest their money. Like you said, so does IHA help with project reports and to suggest different projects to the
Yeah, we do
investors?
this is on chargeable basis. We do that.
Right.
That's how I covered that chapter. I think day before yesterday I did that. How IHA makes money. There was I go and check that channel. I think you should go and check the series, and then you
Right.
can come back and then comment on public. Then I can answer you, or you can come live again on that channel. I'll take
I'll great. Thanks.
so I hope in a brief I did answer it.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Ankit.
Hi Rohit, finally the live works. um,
Yeah.
so I had two questions, very specific and interesting on legalization for people to know. First
Yeah.
things first. So there is the government departments, and then there is the state excise, and one makes the policies, one gives you the license.
Just a second. Ankit, Abhinav, can you disconnect so that I can get
Yeah,
more
yeah.
people
I'm just
on
trying. I'm
live?
just trying.
Yeah, Ankit, sorry.
Yeah. So, there's
Disconnect.
the government that makes the policies, and then there's the state excise that gives you the license. They grant you the license. So, I think this is a very interesting question is when there's no legalization policy in the state, and then there's the state excise that, is willing to grant you a license for medicinal research or industrial research, according to the Section 8 and Section 10. Do you think there will be a clash between the government and the state excise when a company is granted that license? Specifically, if I say if my company gets a license from the state excise, because they are very very much into getting there, but the government on the other hand is still wanting to make policy. So what's the clash in between there?
We are tackling these clashes on everyday basis with Uttarakhand government. So I already told, people in the government department, they are not well versed. They go as like a child to even chief secretaries and start asking, sir, we have sent already policies there. So it was in front of me only, So the chief secretary asked the excise commissioner, why if the policy is there, why you're not making it? So he said, no, I have asked a question. I have sent a question to the center government to ask, like, where can we do it? So the chief secretary shouted, like, are you kids? Like, why? If the policy is given, you just have to make it. Can't you do that? So that's the sad part. But the only thing is they don't want to work, and you have to push and get it done. So that can only be done. When you talk about hemp, they have to send a draft a policy to the cabinet. The cabinet approves it, and then the GO is drafted, which is a journal order, and that is given to the state, and which is district magistrate provision, which district magistrates are. Excise has a testing role in it, like a cop, not like giving a license. But when you talk about getting like you talk about like an excise license, and these licenses, they are different licenses which has no clash with them. Okay, so that's a different part, has nothing to do with them, so don't mix them. So which section says something clearly, that if it is a medical and a research license under section 10, that needs to be done by the excise commissioner, which has clearly mentioned that's his power. So he don't need a special policy for that. As I rightly said, there's that 1985 Act. Lot of state already drafted a cannabis policy in the opium policy as well. And I am digging out more and more states which has already drafted. So I have already 4 states demarked, and that 4 state I'll be working on medical cannabis, and will be getting those policies renewed as an OPM permits are given for the medical cannabis licenses. So yeah, so I think I answered your question. It's a very tricky thing. You can't dictate the government, but the only thing is you should know where to approach and how to approach it. You have to be to the point. You don't mix two things. So if somebody is working on the policy, let them work. Don't dictate the government. Always remember, because if you try to dictate them, if they don't know nothing, they will act like they know everything. Okay. So the smartest is like let them play stupid, and we let you play stupid, and then just get your work done. Yeah. Yeah, I think Ankit
Hi, I'm
is gone.
yeah, nice to meet you, bro. So
Hi.
I was following your post, and
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello. I think I got disconnected again. Hello.